So, very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sal Srivastava, currently studying in UCMS Bhairava. So, today the topic is going to be the all the books that you have to buy in the first year, and what are the major books and what are the major books, review books, and all those things that you have to study in the first year itself. So, first of all, let me tell you all uh, the first question that people ask is, do we have to buy every book? No, you don't have to. You have to just buy one book and have PDF of all others. There are numerous pirated sites and sites like libgen where you can get the PDF for free, so you don't have to buy everything. You have to buy just one book, and if not just two book, not more than that. Like in some subject you have to buy like two books. So let me just go through all this and tell you what are the books important for you to study in the first year itself. So the first thing, like, people ask me what are the gold standard books and what are the like review books and all. So gold standard books is the main book. Okay, for example, let me consider pathology. For example, the Robbins and Cotton pathological basis of disease is the gold standard book for pathology, and all other books take reference from that book. For example, if you are reading Hirschman, that book is has also taken reference from the Robbins itself. So that is the gold standard book. What is written in that book is right, so you have to consider it right. Every professor does it. Okay, so that is the gold standard book in that is accepted like worldwide. Okay, so another is the Indian author book. Okay, so for example, taking pharmacology for an example, the gold standard book might be Goodman and Gilman, but in the context of South Asia, the book that we use is the KD Tripathi book. Okay, so that is the book that we have to follow no matter what, cause from places to places the drugs were. That is the Indian author book. So the second thing is the what is a review book and what is a textbook. So a textbook is a book like which is bulky. Okay, for easiness, I will tell you that is bulky. Okay, for example, Harper's is a gold standard book and it is a textbook. And what is a review book? Is a review book is something like you use for revision and all. For example, we take in biochemistry, that's the Lippincott. What I use is the Lippincott review of biochemistry. So that is a review book that is like this size only, and it has all the major thing that is important. But if you are going to dive deep into the concept, you have to go to the textbook only. So let's move forward. So the books vary. Okay, in different contexts. If you have different future plans, for example, if you're going to appear for USMLE, PLAB, AMC, or anything else, or next exam is going to be the clinical based. So let me tell you all, it will be like of no use if you don't get the concepts right. Okay, because there will be a clinical case presentation, you have to derive your answer like as in the USMLE one. Okay, and what in my country CEPG, I know that it is going to be changed. It is like MCQ type for factual things only, like what is the insertion of deltoid muscle and all. It is not going to be like that in the future. The clinical cases are going to be, for example, a particular patient come into the OPD with this complaint. Tell me the diagnosis. Tell me the first line of treatment. Tell me the second line of treatment and all. Okay, so all the exam in the future are going to be the particularly clinically based. So I will request you all to have a good concept, a very sound concept on everything. Okay, for example, if you're going to take about the biochemistry, you have to know that adenine deaminase deficiency is going to cause something known as severe combined immunodeficiency. So this is going to be like that in the future. Okay, so all the correlation, all the subject of basic sciences are going to be correlated into the clinical knowledges. So I will request you all to have a very good book that will help you become a very good doctor and a very good physician, and will help you to solve the clinical cases in the future. So for basic knowledge, you have to have a good book. And see, there are numerous books in which you are going to be like there is dilemma. Okay, so to study Symbolingam or to study Guyton and all for physiology, let me tell you all, if you are going to invest time, go for Guyton and all. And if you just want to pass the exam, if you think no, physiology is of my no interest, or I'm just not going to study that much, then go for Symbolingam only. Okay, so these are the factors that is going to vary. So I will let you all decide which book you are going to prefer yourself. I'm just going to name some books. I will tell you all about it and just go for like what suits you best. Okay, So the first year MBBS in our country in Nepal is anatomy. The subjects are anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, pharmacology, and microbiology. That is included into the integrated basic medical sciences, and the community medicine is something separate. I don't want to include a community medicine in this video because it will be a very long video, of course. So we have. I will tell you first. I have told you earlier in the orientation video also that we are having the system wise manner study, like we are going system wise. For example, if we are studying a neurosensory, we are going to study everything about it. So these 6 subject, or what you call it as IBMS, is going to be of 2 years. So in India, what we do is that anatomy, physiology, biochemistry is in the first year, and pathology, pharmacology, and microbiology is in the second year. But in Nepal, we are going to read all these 6 subject in 2 years. So that balances out everything. So you don't have to panic first. Okay, let me tell you all. Let's move forward. And the first subject is the most bulkiest one in your basic sciences, and that is anatomy. I will tell you why. So anatomy, you can see it as a one subject, or you can see it like as 4 subjects. That is gross, embryology, histology, and neuroanatomy. These 4 are one of the pillar, like these 4 are the pillars of anatomy, I will tell you. So the gross is the most bulkiest one. So for that, you have to study the BD Chaurasia. I particularly didn't study BD Chaurasia that much. Okay, so let me show you all how is BD Chaurasia and what is BD Chaurasia. So this is BD Chaurasia. It actually has 4 volumes in the gross. In the gross, it has 3 volumes, and the 4th one is, I guess, the neuroanatomy one. So this is the BD Chaurasia, as you can see. Okay, so, and there's a 0 volume too. But it will be of no use when you are in the MBBS. They're going to study like most from the gross and the neuroanatomy portion. And the second one is the Grays. So I will show you. This is the Grays that I use. Okay, it is of 2 volumes, like it is 2 volumes. Okay, this is the first volume and this is the second volume. I use Gray's Anatomy because, let me tell you all, I don't like remembering factual thing, and I can't remember factual thing. In Gray's Anatomy, you are going to have story-wise manner representation of everything, and the second thing is the diagrams are very good. I would like to show you if you have. Let me show you all. See, the diagrams are very well represented. See. Okay, so the diagrams are very good in the Gray's Anatomy. If you can afford it, go for it, or at least have a PDF of it, and don't go for the big 42nd 41st edition Gray's Anatomy International Edition. Don't go for it. It is only for PGs. You won't be able to read. This is enough. Okay, this is more than enough. Be selective. Okay, because you are going to face like time cramps and everything. Make notes when you are studying any book. For embryology, I use this Langman's Medical Embryology. Otherwise, you can also have this book known as IB Singh Human Embryology. Okay, these are the 2 books. I use Langman. Okay, and Langman is particularly is like expected to be a very hard book, like very complex book due to its English and all. But I guess it is not that much complicated. You can have your phone or dictionary by your side. Use Tabor's dictionary if you want, but nowadays it is like due to internet and Google and all, it is like easier to like, you don't have to like just fold up pages and read in the Tabor's dictionary. Go for the Google search and all. Okay, I will show you the 3rd book. This is the Developing Human by Keith L. Moore. If like, see, KLM is this. Okay, the English is this. In the IB Singh is this much. The English level is this much, and KLM is in the middle. Okay, so if you want, you can go for KLM. But Langman has the concept. Okay, Langman is going to help you in the future. It is one of the very good book written. If you can read it, please go for it. This is one of the best book. I personally would like to recommend you. The 3rd one is the histology. That is the IB Singh again. This is the IB Singh Human Histology. If you want to prefer it, go for it. Have PDF of Witter's Atlas. Okay, and now the concept is of like, what is an atlas? So atlas we used to like in the previous day there was extensive use of atlas. So this is the atlas I have. This is Matching's atlas, and it has all like it has the cadaveric images. So if you are in the practicals, you can like have this book. It will help you identify certain things better in the. I got it as a gift from one of my seniors. So if you want it, and if you are in UCMS, I can give you this in the third year if you want it. Okay, so just you can have that atlas, and the main atlas used internationally is the Netter's atlas, which is one of the very good atlas. I'll to show you the picture again of Netter's atlas. This is the Netter's atlas. It is used. My roommate has it, but it is in pieces, so I can't show you. So the fifth and the like major thing is the neuroanatomy. I use this Snell's neuroanatomy. This is a very bulky book, but if you are interested in neurology or neuropsychiatry or anything like that, go for it. It will give you concept that is going to last for whole of your life. And this is A.K. Datta's neuroanatomy. If you want it, go for it. I will like after everything I will tell you what are the important books and what you should buy. Just after this video, like before this video ends. Okay, A.K. Datta is good. IB Singh is good. Snell's neuroanatomy is the gold standard for neuroanatomy. And I didn't told you like you also get B.D. Chaurasia's neuroanatomy. So let me tell you all, it is of course it is also good, considered as good. It has like all the transfer section that is one of the most important questions in your exam. So if you are buying the B.D. Chaurasia, buy the whole set of it. Okay, now moving forward to the physiology section. The physiology, Guyton and Hall. This is the Guyton and Hall I use. But let me tell you all, Guyton and Hall is like a storybook in itself. If you are reading Guyton and Hall, and if you are not making notes, it is of no use. After 10 minutes, you will forget everything. It is easy to read, but like it just in a blip, it goes. The second one is Sembolingam for passing exam. See, for concept, you have to use this. This is the gold standard book of physiology, the mother of physiology. Okay, so the Sembolingam is this essential of medical physiology by Sembolingam. If you don't like, if you are not interested very much in physiology, then you can go for Sembolingam, and otherwise you can have PDF of it. A.K. Jain is good too, and Ganong. This is Ganong. So let me tell you all, it is one of the very complex books I have ever read, and but it is fun. It takes time, but the concepts just sits in your mind, and it is one of like my favorite book because the clinical correlation and everything has been written in a very decent and very understanding manner. Okay, so if you want to read it, go for it, but I will suggest you don't buy everything. Have one book, have PDF of it. And then moving forward to the holy grail of medicine, pathology. So if you are going into the clinical year, this book, Robbins, volume 1, volume 2, is the gold standard book. There is no if and but. Please read Robbins. Ask anyone, ask any of your senior, ask any PG resident, ask any teacher, faculty. They will tell you every time, do read Robbins. Robbins is the best book that is available in the undergraduate level. That is good for you. It will help you in medicine. It will help you in diagnosis. It will help you in future in the clinical practices also. So please read Robbins. I extensively use Robbins, and I will suggest you to do so. Okay, so moving forward, Harsh Mohan for practicals. It's okay if you want to make practicals. The diagrams are good, but the pathogenesis and everything, Robbins tops. Okay, there's no alternative for Robbins. There's absolutely no alternative. In some colleges, I have listened, like I have been told that they don't let you sit in the practicals if you don't have Robbins. They won't let you sit in the class if you don't have Robbins. They like teachers actually get angry when you show them Harsh Mohan, because Robbins is the topmost book in pathology. And I will show you the Harsh Mohan. This is Harsh Mohan. If don't buy it, okay, just don't buy it. Have the PDF if you want to make the diagrams. Okay, moving forward, pharmacology, one of my favorite subjects. KDT, KD Tripathi. I don't have like the newer version right now. That I just like, this is the lunchtime of my college. I just came here to make videos. I have it in the college, like in the bag. I've left my bag in the college, so I just came it. And second is the Lippincott. Again, this is the book I have borrowed from. See, the diagrams is going to help you. The Lippincott, and let me show you the picture. Let me show you this is the Lippincott. I have borrowed it from the library. If you can, like, you don't have to buy everything. Library is there, and then PDFs are there. So buy one book and have. If you have to buy one, go for KDT. In South Asia, it is like the best book for your pharmacology. Katzam, Goodman, Gilman, don't think about it. Just don't, because like you have a lot to read. Okay, so I missed something here. I guess I missed biochemistry. Okay, so in biochemistry, no book is 100% completed. First of all, if you have to buy, go for DM Vasudevan. I haven't bought it. I have Lippincott and Harper's. So let me show you. I don't have Lippincott right now. I have it in my bag in the college. This is the Harper's. If don't buy it. Just don't, because it is too much in depth. Have PDF of it. I have Lippincott. I will show you. This is the Lippincott. One of my favorite books. One of the very good book written in. One of the very good review books written in biochemistry. The clinical correlation and all is very well written. Okay. And moving forward now, I have this is the Satyanarayan. I'll show you. This is the Satyanarayan. If you have to buy one between Satyanarayan and DM Vasudevan, go for Vasudevan, please. It is not very well written, like clinically, but have, like, discuss it among your seniors and all, and have one between Satyanarayan and Vasudevan. If you can buy, go for Lippincott. Like, I will insist you, please buy Lippincott. Like, I don't have a sponsor and anything, but Lippincott is a very good book written. It made me like read. It made me felt that compassion of reading biochemistry. The clinical correlates are very good written. Like, it is one of the very good review book written. I'm telling it once again. Please buy Lippincott if you can, or have at least PDF of it and read it. That's one of the one of my favorite books. Moving into the very last section, microbiology. For microbiology, Apurva Sastry. Okay, this book will help you. This is the buy this. Okay, I do have another. So not all of these books are mine. Some of my roommates too. So don't think like I have bought everything. I know I have bought the important books. Okay, so. And like, if you have dilemma, discuss with your roommate. Buy one. You can buy one. He can buy another, or vice versa. Whatever you want, whichever. But for books, like, let me revise it again. If like you have to buy one book, what are those? For gross, you are going to buy BDC. Okay. Have Gray's student edition. This Gray's book is given by my friend, one of my very good friend. So BDC. Go buy it, because it will help you in practicals also. We don't use Cunningham because like BDC is enough for practicals. Okay. For embryology, go for Langman's. I'm telling it like being very straightforward. By Langman's. IB Singh is also good. I'm like, see, Langman is good, but people do regret it after buying, because the scripture, the English is very complex in Langman's. So maybe whatever you want. I won't pressurize you to buy Langman, but this is my personal opinion. Buy Langman. For histology, you can go for IBC. For Atlas, don't buy any Atlas. Have PDF of it. For neuroanatomy, buy IBC. Okay, because Snell's is very vague. If you are interested in neurosciences or neuroanatomy, go for Snell's. There's no replacement for Snell's. Okay, I have bought Snell's. If you can, if you are interested, buy Snell's. Or if you aren't, you are just like surviving it, go for IBC. Physiology, Guyton and Hall, of course. Have this as PDF. Biochemistry, DM Vasudevan. Sure and short, DM Vasudevan. For pathology, there's nothing better than Robbins. Go for Robbins. Pharmacology, KDT. And microbiology, go for Apurva Sastry. So it may vary. Okay, let me tell you all, the books may vary from colleges to colleges. So for like pathology, you can buy Robbins, it is everywhere. For pharmacology, you can buy KDT, it is used everywhere. For anatomy, you can buy BDC, it is used everywhere. For physiology, Guyton and all. But for others like biochemistry, and then also the some of the books from anatomy, you can discuss it with your teachers and all. Okay, and they might help you. The books used in your college might differ from those used in my college. So these are the important books. This will help you get concept. International book like Guyton and Hall, and then Gray's, Robbins and Harper's, it will give you concept, but it requires a lot of time and effort. So please do give a good amount of your time of basic sciences year to these subjects, because it will help you in the clinicals. And make notes. First of all, if you aren't making notes, just the things that you are reading is not going to like help you, because you have to pass also. I know people are interested, I was like that, but if you aren't like, if you aren't going to pass, that's of no use. Okay, telling all these things. If you have any type of doubts, just write it in the comment section. Okay, so that would be all. This is the DM Vasudevan. Okay, so that would be all from my side for today, and thank you for watching, and have a good day. And I guess I have to go and eat something. Bye.